I have never in my entire life watched anything related to Terminator. Ever. When I say ever, I mean ever. And honestly, I feel like that's okay. In terms of every generation, I feel like we have those movies, that are kind of like the guilty pleasure type movies, and I categorize Terminator as one of those movies, but for our parents' generation. And the Terminators, the Rockies, the Rambos, the Die Hard movies. I was never a fan. I never watched them, but I was never a fan to watch those movies. Because I feel like, I don't know, I don't want to be closed-minded. If the opportunity comes and I want to watch those movies, I'll watch the movies. But do I think that's going to happen anytime soon? No. But honestly, I feel like that was a good thing. It's a good thing that I never watch anything related to Terminator, because that means I came into this new anime called Terminator Zero on Netflix with no expectations. I had no expectations coming to this. And honestly, I liked it. And you guys are probably wondering, if you liked it, why is the title of this video the title of the video? Let me explain why. Before I explain, obviously there's no spoilers. I'm just going to give you guys the summation of the plot. So basically there's this genius who I assume is the main character, even though it's kind of shaky who the main character is, but he's definitely the main character. And he invented something that makes artificial intelligence have some sort of agency and real consciousness. And America has their own one called Skynet, and he has his own one that he has his own personal name for, Kokoro. So basically, after the American artificial intelligence called Skynet goes online, they automatically send nukes to a bunch of people because they realize, hey, humans are idiots, like we gotta get them out of here. So then obviously Kokoro responds, and then everyone around the world is sending nukes, and it's kind of like an apocalypse. The whole plot of the story is someone goes back to the past to make everything, I'm not trying to spoil it, but yeah, they go back to the past to change everything, obviously like any other time travel type story. And like I said, I enjoyed this anime. But when I finished watching the anime, there was nothing I loved about the anime, but there was also nothing I hated about the anime. And that's when I realized, I was like, wait a minute. I might have, for the first time ever, I might have watched something that is truly mid. And I know, this generation, we've totally misused the word. Usually when you hear someone calling something mid, it means it's very bad. But genuinely, this was mid. There's one thing in the anime that I absolutely loved. It's a particular scene where there's a truck falling off a bridge, and then somebody jumps off the truck to hang on to the bridge, and the action sequence is honestly phenomenal. But other than that, there's nothing I love. But there's also nothing I hate. I mean, I like the characters, but I'm not particularly in love or that invested in any of the character arcs. I like the villain, but I don't love the villain. I'm honestly speechless. But not in a bad way. It's just, I don't think I've ever watched anything mid. Every time I ever watched something, there was a few things I loved or there was a few things I hated. I've never watched something and I was just like, that was cool. I'll probably never remember this again. I'll never rewatch this again. But it was enjoyable. It was fun. To me, that's mid. And mid, honestly, I was brainwashed. I have to come out. I was brainwashed by this generation because every time I called something mid, I was calling it trash. But this is not trash. Like, I recommend it. I don't want to talk about the plot, the story, give synopsis. I just want you guys to watch it yourself. Watch it with the open mind, and then come back to this video and tell me that it wasn't just cool, it was mid. By the way, I just took a 10-minute break while filming this video because I really wanted to do the science. I really wanted to be responsible because I'm putting out a video and be like, think, music, character development, character designs, animation, writing, There has to be something where you hate it, but there's nothing. There's nothing. I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, I'm just trying to. Did I waste my time watching it? Cause honestly, it's like, at least if I don't like something, you know, you could bash it, kind of. You could make fun of it, but like, if something is truly just, you're just indifferent, and you just spent the last 8 episodes watching it, it's like, damn, I would have rather hated it. Like, this is a real time, I've never watched something where it was just cool. Man. That was my honest reaction to the Terminator Zero project that just released on Netflix. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys agree, disagree? If you guys haven't watched it, I recommend you watch it. It's still a cool watch. There's, like I said, there's that one scene. I've never seen an action sequence in anime like that. But other than that, it was mid. It was mid. It was mid.